Welcome back. Time to join Charles Zaruka now for sports news.
This is the ultimate redefined for men.
Welcome to Sports News. The home-based Eagles will take a Christmas break on Wednesday, December the 23rd to return on Saturday, December the 26th. They'll continue with their preparations for the upcoming African Nations Championship in Kigali, Rwanda in January. The Eagles are expected to reconvene to head off to Pretoria, South Africa for final preparations ahead of the hostilities at Chan. Elsewhere, Burkina Faso head coach Gernot Rohr is stepping down from his position in January. The German tactician decided to resign for professional and personal reasons after leading the Stallions to the group stage of the 2018 FIFA World Cup qualifiers with a 3-2 aggregate win over Benin Republic last November. And in the English Premier League, Arsenal held on to beat rivals Manchester City 2-1 at the Emirates Stadium. Goals from Theo Walcott and Frenchman Olivier Giroud in the first half gave the Gunners an early lead. Despite Arsenal's dominance, Yaya Toure put the citizens back in the game with a side-footed shot in the 83rd minute. And banned FIFA leader Sepp Blatter will appeal against his 8-year ban by the World Soccer Body's Ethics Committee. The Swiss says he will take his objections to FIFA's appeals body before the Lausanne-based Sports Administration panel or take legal action under Swiss law if needed. That's it on Sports News. It's back to Amarachi with the rest of the news at 10.
This is the ultimate redefined for men.
2015 has almost come to an end with no solution found to significantly contain the migrant crisis. St. Pierre reports from Washington, D.C. after attending a one-day conference.
These are the pictures that flood our television screens on a regular basis, some ending on a good note, others on a bad one. The migrant crisis has dominated the headlines for most of 2015, and despite the conferences and meetings, the problem still lingers. For this reason, the International Organization for Migration has brought together over a dozen panelists, and their motive is one thing: that's how to deal with the situation come 2016. Simon Henshaw of the U.S. Department of State highlights one reality that stares destination countries in the face: the growing number of refugees.
They will not stop coming until there is a resolution to the conflict and until the conditions in asylum allow them to be able to thrive and to take care of their children. And they're watching as their children miss year after year after year, and now we're in the fourth year, after year of access to education and to growth.
The United States has been highly criticized for not doing enough to stem the crisis. However, the UNHCR begs to differ.
The U.S. has already invested $4.5 billion in humanitarian aid since the beginning of the crisis. But beyond that, the two areas I'd like to mention today that we're focusing on are education and relief to resilience.
Speaking of the United States, presidential aspirant Donald Trump has suggested that a ban be placed on all Muslim entry into the country until representatives can figure out what to do about terrorism. He was criticized by several individuals, with no exception in this meeting.
We are not terrorists. I'm not a terrorist. I'm Syrian. I'm very proud to be Syrian. I haven't been in my country for 10 years. I'm from Damascus, and I am going to become a U.S. citizen next week, by the way. My test is on Thursday, and I hope I pass it.
More than 750,000 migrants have arrived by sea this year. And according to Eurostat statistics, here's where most of the large numbers are coming from. Syria tops the list without surprise. Afghanistan comes in second place. And Nigeria comes in at number 8.
For entertainment news now, let's join Mayowa Ogundili.
On Entertainment News tonight, an evening with MTN as the telecommunications company celebrates its esteemed customers at the Eco Hotel, Victoria Island, Lagos. Veteran footballer Austin J.J. Okocha and MTN ambassadors such as Davido and Banky W were among the audience. However, be warned that this report contains flash photography.
This soul-lifting music sets the tone for what may be described as a musical night. It's MTN Night Out with its customers. A night to appreciate the customers for their patronage and loyalty over the years.
It's a night really to welcome you, to tell you how special you are to us, and how hard we're working to making sure that we remain that network that you've come to accept as a leading network in Nigeria.
While the guests network and connect, a lineup of entertainment help relax the audience. First, a dance drama put together by Bonlanley Austin Peters of Terra Culture.
I wanted to show you a bit of our own South African music.
Then a performance by Timmy Dakolo. Mo Cheddar. And the night was wrapped up by MTN Music Ambassador Kolbam Sasukwo.
So those who are loyal to MTN, either in terms of tenure, in terms of spend, in terms of different parameters, in the course of next year, we'll unveil a huge loyalty program that will, in my view, blow our customers' mind.
All kinds of inspiration that I felt, but I think it's been a lovely evening, and I'd like to say thank you to MTN.
MTN management says despite its current challenges, it is committed to delivering services that will make its subscribers a whole lot brighter.
And that's all for tonight. The news at 10 returns shortly.
Thanks a lot, Mayowa. And the main news again. President Muhammadu Buhari is to present the 2016 national budget to the National Assembly tomorrow. This was announced to State House correspondents after the Federal Executive Council meeting, presided over by the President in Abuja. Also, former National Security Advisor Colonel Sambo Dasuki and 5 others have to meet steep bail conditions in order to stay out of jail. That's the news at 10 tonight. Thanks for watching. I am Amarachi Ubani. Good night.